50. We're gonna sign. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Darnold, and he's going to go down again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Ready? Shoot! Shoot! Yo, lady. Yo, lady. Check 6 guys. Ready? Shoot, shoot.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Patriots take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And he completes it to Cohen. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Ready. You're 18 Gator. Let's see what you got.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. First down, a run with Cohen. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Draw play. Cohen. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check 26, check 26.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long.
Red 80. Check 9, check 9. Red 80. Go now. New Mike 52, Mike. Red 80. Watch the pass. Hey, Charlie. L80. Watch the ship.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And taken at the 46. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 Tucson. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Twist. Twist.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 in. Tight right. Low cheese mill. Check three. Check three. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Second and 10 now from the 27. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this will remain a scoreless game. This offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50. 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
58. Man, 80. Let's get the ball. Hey, 58 is the mic. Ball 58's the mic.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
58. 58.
Now Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
If you rank one from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, one from the bottom in sacks. But somehow they've got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31 and 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league.
Check hot route. Hot. Watch twist.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Check. He's checking. Crash. Check. Lucky.
Now a give, right side. Swift. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
It's now 3rd and 15.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
Staying open. Man, 80. Slam.
Oh, 80.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Watch safety creep. Red 80. Yo, 80. Safety creeping. Shoot. Hey, exit. Check 3.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 30-yard line.
We're going to start. 58. 58 to Mike. Yo, 80. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Man, 80. 58, right over there. Tight. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, we're pretty close. Smooth. 58.
Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Sponge. No. Here we go. Safety creep. Joker.
On 3rd down, Swift. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I know you felt that one.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by McManus is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Short kick. It's taken at the 23. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Cohen. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They trail by 3, and they just got 3 yards to start the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Kill. Switch.
Again, it's Cohen. brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go. Set. 15 lining, 15 lining. Let him.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm going back to you. I'm going
They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Swift. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
58 right there.
Know your job. Lady. That's the shot. Lady. Show it up.
Here's Darnold. That one complete to Anderson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on, boy. You got to be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Darnold down to throw. Blitz coming and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Silver.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Mike 52.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he slips up. That's the 45 before being tackled.
Good for Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Outside. 58, 58, Mike. You're not ready. You're not ready. Slam, slam, slam. Check 13. Check 13. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Check. Ready. Check 3. Bravo.
They'll run on first down. Benjamin. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Red 80. Red 80. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up, double up. Red 80.
They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Red 80. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Hey, orbit.
Darnold from the gun. Under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. That was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's a heck of a way to convert on 3rd and long, and he showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And that trust was justified because he went up and got the football and converted on a down. You shouldn't. 3rd and long like that, that's supposed to be an incompletion at the least.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. It's their quarterback. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Hey, Haywood!
Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold got a man open. It's Ross. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Lady, they still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Jim. Man, 80.
Hey, Echo!
58's the mic. I got you, pop. 58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. Danny.
Now it's Darnold. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Okay, partner, hyperbole alert, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been in man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that last deep ball, maybe the best example of it, they've been solid all game long.
Motion. Slam. Check your hot read. Hey, switch gears. Under 10. 10.
On 2nd down now, Swift. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Another carry, same story. Fourth quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
Hey, Delta!
58's the mic. Hey, man, 80.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. This pass complete to Reynolds. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Zoom!
All right, T, let's turn. All right, T. Kill.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
44-yard line.
Mike 52. Watch the curl. Check 24. Young lady. Watch twist.
Five.
Young lady. Turn up. Kill. Turn.
Now it's Darnold. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
On first down, it's Cohen. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They try again with Cohen. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Let's go, D.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quinnen Williams drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for New England, it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.